Oh, hi there. Man, I am so excited because the Nintendo Direct is about to go underway. It's a wonderful little live stream where my favorite game company tells me what products I'm gonna buy. Man, I can't wait. Let's see what they have in store for me this time. Well, I mean, at least it's not another Fire Emblem character in Smash. God, I just love it when companies tell me how to spend my money. It's every game developer's favorite, least favorite thing to do. Gaming presentations. They've been a staple of the average sweaty video game player for decades. Now, sure, there may be easier and more effective ways for companies to reveal their products, but there's just something so fun about a well-done gaming presentation. It's the feeling of community knowing that thousands, hell, maybe even millions of other people are learning about a new game or game console at the same time as you. They're so much fun to be a part of. So why are companies trying to murder them? Pretty much every company has drifted away from the traditional in-person presentation to do digital events. Now, I can completely understand why a company would decide against renting out a massive theater, spending millions of dollars on decor and massive screens all for their game to not work or for the people watching the presentation to call it awkward or uninteresting. But goddammit, watching the slow death of in-person presentations makes me sad. E3 was the event for game companies to hold presentations. Until the entire world fell apart, causing E3 to meet the same fate as Kirby. It's just so much easier to hold a pre-recorded presentation. There's less that can go wrong, and it's almost definitely cheaper. And no company has spearheaded the death of fun and whimsy quite like Nintendo. From E3's inception all the way up until the early 2010s, Nintendo participated as normal, renting out theaters and holding real-life on-stage conferences. But you see, the late 2000s to early 2010s were a period where hardcore gamers were getting tired of Nintendo and their focus on casual gaming. To be honest, I've got no clue what they're complaining about. I mean, come on, Women's Murder Club Games of Passion got a trailer at E3 2009. How could anyone hate this? Hardcore gamers are the target audience for E3. Like seriously, why would Grandma Bertha watch an E3 presentation? If the people watching your presentation aren't impressed, then you probably need to change up your strategy. And it was during this period that Nintendo had been toying around with a new concept that they were calling Nintendo Direct.
This marks a new endeavor for Nintendo. Direct video news feeds designed just for you. If you're an owner of Nintendo 3DS, or just thinking of becoming one. And really, if you're neither one yet, what's wrong with you?
A pre-recorded video, usually around 20 to 45 minutes in length, where they would share news about upcoming or already released titles, and during the format's infancy, they would usually release these around once a month. Real talk though, can you imagine if they still did that? And then, suddenly, E3 2013 rolled around, and Nintendo announced that they wouldn't be holding an onstage presentation, and instead would air a pre-recorded Nintendo Direct. People were pissed. While they were still gonna be at E3, their presence was gonna be significantly less than normal. I don't think Nintendo ever revealed why they decided against an onstage presentation, but I speculate that it was due to budgetary constraints. The early to mid 2010s were rough for Nintendo to say the least, and I imagine that they didn't want to spend all the money that normally goes into E3. The problem is that Nintendo's E3 2013 Direct didn't go very well on the technical side. People were having trouble tuning into the Direct, and many reported audio and video quality dips. However, the pacing was great, and the games they showed were some of the Wii U's defining titles, such as Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8, bro thinks he's on the team, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and Smash 4. While there were definitely some kinks to work out, the Direct format did show promise, and it was pretty clear that this format was what Nintendo was most comfortable doing. Flash forward to the present day, E3 is dead and the pre-recorded presentation reigns supreme. Nintendo Direct is what spearheaded this shift into being boring, and is, in my opinion, the best pre-recorded presentation out there. Now, this might just be the fanboy in me, but it always seems like Nintendo brings their A-game with these Directs. Now, it's probably because there's more time in between Directs, so they have more to bring to them, but people seem to agree, as Directs frequently bring in 1 to 2 million in viewership, which is insane. Also, does anyone else love the Nintendo Direct intro and the transitions that they do in between reveals? God, I just love obsessing over shit that doesn't matter. Now, Nintendo doesn't just hold Nintendo Directs. During E3 2014 and 2015, they held a digital event, and during E3 2017, they held a Nintendo Spotlight. But these are the exact same as a Nintendo Direct. They do the same thing, and most people just lump them in with Nintendo Direct anyways. Nintendo also holds Nintendo Direct Minis, which are just shorter Nintendo Directs with less content in them. They hold Nintendo Direct Partner Showcases, live streams dedicated to showing off third-party games, and when a big game or system is releasing, they hold a Nintendo Direct that only focuses on that one game. To be honest, I don't usually watch these as they're not really that interesting to me. If they're holding a Nintendo Direct on a game I'm actively interested in, I might tune in, but most of what they say in these Directs can be summed up in a paragraph. I always tune into the major Nintendo Directs though. Although one thing that bugs me is that, especially in my neck of the woods, these Directs air as early in the morning as possible. Like, I swear to God, the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct aired at like 7 in the morning. I'm usually dreaming about the Direct at that point, and I have to get up and actually watch it. What the fuck, Nintendo? So I guess the question we should answer here is, are Nintendo Directs better than live presentations? Well, I think they both have merit. Live presentations are more fun and interesting, while Nintendo Directs are better paced and are usually easier to sit through all the way. In my opinion though, man, I love Nintendo Direct. I genuinely prefer it over regular E3 presentations. They're just so comfortable and easy to watch. Live presentations are really fun, but I've about had enough of them after someone tries to start a round of applause for the 5th time in 2 minutes.
A group of dragon...
I've never had a bad experience watching a Nintendo Direct. Now, the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct had delayed audio and the stream froze for a solid 3 minutes, but it was okay because I watched it with a friend and we were both giddy the whole time. And that's the thing about them that's so fun, experiencing with people who are just as fucked up as you are. Well, the highlight of that Direct was easily Hard Drugs. I'm actually about to pre-order it right now. Don't know, it seems like it could be fun. Nintendo Directs will always hold a special place in my heart. They may not be perfect, but they're so much fun to watch with millions of other people. Well, that is unless Hard Drugs gets canceled. Man, fuck Nintendo Direct.